that I love you, man. I hope you're recovering. And I'm glad to see you out of the hospital. I haven't read your Facebook lately, but I just want to let you know I hope you're doing good, man.
Love you, T-Rex. Heal up quick.
Alrighty, and we are live with the Lunchbox and Preschool Wrestling Hour.
And here is your host with the most, Lunchbox. My co-host, the petite Rudy Rogers, Preschool, if you want to be nasty. Darkness himself, Azrael. And the gaming god and the ice hockey god, Mikey O'Shea.
Ice hockey? Oh, you mean air hockey?
Air hockey, ice hockey. It's the same thing. Now,
unless we're gonna do broom
no.
hockey,
Well, before let's let
the
the YouTubers know your heartfelt, for Terex. I
Okay.
want to hear that again for them.
So, while everything went down last Tuesday, because it was such an interesting episode to say the least, a good friend of mine in wrestling named Jason, also known as Terex, a big guy like me, but very agile for his size. Unfortunately, I found out after the show that he was sent to the hospital because he was having some heart problems. And thankfully, after a couple days, he was discharged out of the hospital. And I'm glad I haven't seen his Facebook recently, but Terex, if you ever come across this video, you know I love you, but I just want to say publicly, announce it. I love you, man, and I hope you're having a fast recovery. And don't worry about May 27th, because I will be taking your place at AWS, and I will represent the big guy strong as we beat the crap out of women. Because to be clear, it's a 5-on-5 man versus women match, because they do it once a year at AWS at their women's show. They always have a 5-on-5 man versus women, and thankfully, I'm going to be a part of that finally. So it's going to be pretty fun, to say the least.
So who are your tag partners in that match?
From what I hear so far, it's going to be, hi, how you doing? From what I hear so far, it's going to be me, Ryan Taylor, Chris Cadillac, Mondo Vega, and I think that's it. No, there's one more. I don't think they announced it yet.
Oh, well, that right there is a hell of a lineup within itself.
Yeah.
Caddy.
Caddy is my, honestly,
Now,
I'll say Caddy is my favorite.
Now we're still stuck in the 80s. I came across a picture that I was not too fond of that featured my boy right here, Azrael. I want you to give us a little bit of that, tell us a little bit of that story.
First of all, I'd like to make a heartfelt apology to a wonderful school of professional wrestling. That would be Battle U Professional Wrestling down in Imperial Beach. It is right by the seashore. By God, it smells like sea breeze and money and white people. And God, I love FCW and Battle U. It is run by B-Boy, who is fantastic. By God, an 18-year veteran who commits acts of violence upon people. And by God, I just love when he just beats the shit out of everybody that he runs across. B-Boy, I love you. God bless you. And I will see you May 20th at FCW at the May Ride.
You got booked at Battle U?
Gus Parsons and FCW. Mikey, you could come down. You could hop in your car. You could be there. You find a way. And maybe I will destroy you for the last time.
I would like to see that again. No cage this time, so Mikey has no weapons.
I'm not going to move
Sick
as fast
son of
as
a
I
bat.
want.
There we
So you
go.
got to pin me in the ring, boy.
Oh boy, that's very touchy subject.
I'm sorry, that's
All
right. You're immortal. Old man.
Hold on. I got a serious question. Azrael, are you not able to turn your head right now?
What kind of insensitive
You know,
question?
It's
is
because
that?
he got the green light.
Like,
You know,
like
everything's some kind of joke to you, man.
No, I'm just serious. You kind of just saying.
You think it's funny? Like I'm really not in the mood, really. You know, they know. Everybody saw. Everybody saw.
I'm running questions out, man.
You don't know? Look, I
was
went
actually
there.
flying to Oregon.
I went down to San Diego.
So I don't know what happened.
We were on fist combat, and I got jumped. And everybody knows I got jumped. At least 6 of those guys. Look, I've got nothing against Santino's Wrestling Academy. They run a great school. Koto Hiro, excellent person, great athlete. He might drive to the arena with his left blinker on, but God bless him. With New Japan's in Long Beach, I hope they take him. I hope he goes. They're 12 deep, talented, great individuals. You know, I've had people turn their back on me before in life. Happened before and happened again. You know what? You know why I can't turn my? You know why I can't turn my neck? Big Hoss, 300 pounds worth of them, wraps a steel chair around my head. So I can't remember why I went into a room the last week. I can't remember the questions that we have written down. I don't know. I can't think, man. You know what it's like. You've had however many concussions,
Yeah, it's true, man.
you know, and I can't turn my neck, and I don't have health insurance.
I
I have a
apologize, man.
pre-existing condition they call undeath. I'm a vampire. Try to explain that in a hospital emergency room when they try to take care of you.
Blood
So,
transfusion must be
You
really
got
hard.
jumped by 6 people?
I got beat down and beat down and beat down, and wasn't none of you there.
None of you sons of bitches.
Everybody's so funny.
Sons of bitches.
Hey,
But you know what? I'm not coming alone next time. And look, Jesse James, you are a dumb son of a bitch. And you look at me in my eyes. I will track you down wherever you go. You go to Ring of Honor, I will buy a ticket. I will come over the guardrail and I will find you. You go to New Japan, I will buy a ticket. I will dog you the rest of your life. If I have to come over the guardrail at a Monday Night Raw, I'm going to hunt you down for the rest of your career. You want to make this personal with me, you want to come at me, you want to scream at me my real name in front of a bar full of people, I will find you. You know what? Hoss Hogg is the barely intelligent creature that you ride around on their back. And you might have taught him a couple of words to say, and you're both big and strong and aggressive as hell, and I will track you down for the rest of your career, and I ain't gonna never let that go. You came at the wrong guy. Out of any group of people, I'm not the one to try to screw with, Jesse James, and I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna hunt you down no matter what it takes. There will come a day when everything is going fine in your life, and it's gonna turn to ashes, man. I'm gonna burn you down. I will find a way, and I will get to you.
Azrael, I'd actually like to say, man, I hope you feel better by June 3rd. Because I actually was looking forward for that match. I hope that you're all well and you're able to actually compete at my level.
What?
compete at your.
On your level.
He's injured.
On your level,
How is he
boy.
going to compete with the champion?
Azrael,
know
are
what?
you concerned that you're still going to be injured on June 3rd?
I'll be fine. I will heal up between now and then. If for no other reason, then I'm going to rip that belt off of your dead body. I'm going to get on the 405. I'm going to go south, and I'm going to present that belt to Gus Parsons. I'm going to take that belt with me to FCW,
So
and I will trade him.
You're gonna go-
I will say, I have conquered this place. I have conquered Rudy Rogers, and I am here for you.
So you're going to get on the 405 South, then merge onto the 5 South.
And the 55 and the 57 and the 91. And
55
there's
is
a
over
lot
here,
of
San Diego.
freeways in California, and there's all kind of ways.
You
You didn't have to worry about that kind of stuff back
Yeah,
in the days, right? Like
I
And
it
I'm
was
gonna
a good old
beat
day.
your
no.
ass.
You said you have all these issues with Jesse James and everything, right? You said you're not going alone. You know what? If it's before June 3rd, I got your back because I want you healthy for this match.
I have it on good authority that he doesn't need your back. Atu has his back.
I beat Atu, so he can't.
Atu, you beat Atu on a bad day. He had a stomach flu and a bad knee. There was light in his eyes. There was a TV production show there at OCCW recording that show, and those bright lights and the camera flare, like all that.
Speaking of that, I believe tomorrow, I believe our cage match will air on Los Al TV.
Channel 3.
Hey,
Channel-
John, what channel was it again?
Channel 3.
Los Al Channel 3. Our cage match is going to air on Los Al TV. You know, we came a long way, so
need
it's
you.
going to be very special to us to actually be have our show on television. And a good friend always told me a little more is always a little more. So
And that's just common sense.
moving our way up with OCC Dub.
And speaking of moving your way up, oh,
I got questions.
oh, Mr.
We actually
Official.
have a question from a fan
let's
for
go with
Azrael.
that.
Who's that?
How would you feel about being in the ring with Jesse James?
Can we get the camera right on his face?
I'm
first?
gonna track him down. I'm gonna tear him apart. I'm gonna rip his head off. This will never be over. You have kicked off such a thing that will not stop. You have opened Pandora's box. You want to call me out by my real name? You want to bring those halves of the puzzle together? You made this very personal. You made this very, very real. You brought this home to me. And I'm going to tear into him in every arena, every building that he ever goes to. And those opportunities will be there for you, Jesse, if you're not too stupid to reach out your hand and take them. You're a big 6'4", 6'5", whatever they go, athletic, aggressive son of a bitch. And I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna fight you all over every bar, arena, building that you ever go to. I will get on a plane, I will buy a ticket, I will hunt him down.
So you're saying he just got the green light?
Green lit.
Hashtag Vampire Tough.
Vampire tough. Any other questions? Ridiculous Who else he wants to verse? Who else would you want to verse?
God, is there any
Easter
questions?
Bunny?
God.
Easter Bunny.
Easter Bunny, yes.
We gotta wait for another year.
No, but we did get a shout out. We were told that this is pretty awesome.
Who said
by
that?
Aaron Frame.
Oh,
Well,
how you doing, Mr. Gorstein?
Wait, who's this?
Ah, Aaron.
Somebody from San Diego.
Yeah.
FCW. He's probably the future of SCW, just saying, guys.
Well, then,
Oh, okay.
thank you, Mr.
Hi, Aaron. I don't
FCW.
think I ever met you.
He's a worker?
Rudy, why
Hit
do
us
we-
up and come on, and you can come on our show.
I believe that Mr.
Hey,
Aaron
Gus!
Frame has been interested in working with us before.
Hit up Angel,
Hey,
Atu, ATEU,
Or you could just call me. You have my number, buddy.
or call him, like, you know.
hey, Gus. It's been over 2 years. You said you're gonna bring me back to FCW, and yet I'm still waiting 2 years later.
So let's get
Let's
off
talk.
for a second here.
We're all here. This is a good tag match. Us two versus these two. Guys versus girls. Come on. We can do it. We can make it happen. Well, no.
I don't.
Not like that. You guys can wear like a blonde wig and dress up like girls. That'll be cool.
Bruh,
Bruh.
I want to say something right now, but I'm trying to hold back on the curse words compared to last week. So
Yeah, you
moving
censored. There's
forward.
kids watching this show, all right? All right?
Hey,
You're
you
a role model. You two are role
You may call me a
models.
girl you want, but you got more cleavage than anyone up here.
So trying to get
You're
back
sexy,
on
all right, baby?
topic until the other questions come in.
I have a question actually.
Oh,
for
what's
you.
up?
Jesus.
Let's get off of like the indie scene that we're talking about. You guys have all heard about the women's tournament WWE's putting on. What are your guys' thoughts, opinions? Who do you think should be involved in this?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I just heard about this just now.
You haven't heard about that?
No,
They announced a women's tournament.
is Candice Ray gonna be in it?
I believe so. That's actually one of the people.
Fantastic, because she deserves it. I'm happy for Candice Ray.
Oh, I love me some
Is there
Candice
anybody
LeRae.
else like on the indies that you know of, that you've seen, that you think should go?
Holodead.
Holodead would be.
There's
Holodead
a lady.
is cool.
Oh yeah, Holodead.
She's all about the dark side. We're all about the dark side.
There's actually a woman up north. What?
Tana,
Who? What? Katana Vera? Oh yeah, of course.
right? else?
But there's actually
Come on,
a girl
ladies.
that I've gotten to know up north when I go to wrestle in Oregon, named Kate Carney. She is very talented in the indie scene wherever she goes and wrestles. She normally wrestles guys because there's not enough women in Oregon and Washington and Canada. But yeah, I would like to see her in the tournament if she ever gets a shot. I'll be definitely having my vote on her more than anybody else. But that's just my opinion. And
If she's looking for work, maybe she could come to CCW.
yeah,
And she could talk to Mr. Jonathan Malice. She has your phone number. She could get a hold of
I
you.
believe she did come to one of Mikey O'Shea's Wednesday night
she did.
training classes.
She
Is that
did
right?
come last year during summertime. She was on vacation with her family, and she came and visited us for Wednesday night. And she helped out two of our friends that come to our school regularly, Dakota and Heidi. So yeah, she. I love her to death, and I want her to succeed in wrestling. Get back on topic. What were you going to talk about, Rudy? I'm sorry.
That was the topic.
Women wrestling, come on.
I say women's wrestling. Mikey goes off on the.
You just say women and Mikey goes off and
So how do you
something.
guys feel about like the Raw divas opposed to the SmackDown divas? Who do you think does it better?
Wherever Mickey James is at is better. Just throwing that out there.
My opinion right now, Raw probably has a few more like. I don't like calling them divas. Has more. Like just some better female wrestlers. On
Women
the-
wrestlers.
Yeah. They have a better women's division on Raw right now. They have
Alexa
people like
Bliss,
Alexis Bliss,
Bailey.
Bailey, Snoop Dogg's cousin. I always forget her name.
Oh,
Sasha
come on. How do you
Sasha
forget about
Banks.
the boss? You son
They
of
have
a
Sasha
bitch.
Banks. They have
Sasha
just
Banks.
different, like just talented wrestlers.
Is it because she's a Pats fan? You forget her?
That's exactly
That's
why.
son. You a racist son of a
You
bitch.
like Alexa Bliss because she's the only woman shorter than you. Rudy. You get to be the big spoon in that equation.
Would you like to look in the eye?
There,
and say,
yeah. I'd like to be able to turn my neck
You know
all
what?
the way
Just look
around.
at- You want to look at you in the eye? There
Why
you
would
go.
I ever bring you to have my back? You see the size of them? They're grown-sized men, Rudy. If I'm
Grown-ass
bringing
men.
anybody, I'm bringing Angel too.
I hope you know I've fought,
whatever you
I
call
fought
yourself.
giants that's completely dwarfed them before, and I beat them. So
You got lucky.
it'd probably be.
Like-
It's the Lucky Charms he's eating.
Lightning ain't gonna strike twice for you, Rudy.
It's actually been striking for the last 6 years. Just
Anyway, getting back on topic.
We do have another interesting question.
Yes.
Here. If you could see anybody come back to the WWE, someone who's retired or deceased, who would it be and why?
Mine kind of gets a little controversial at times. Chris Benoit. obviously was one of my favorite wrestlers, like just of all time. And Owen Hart.
Why?
Owen Hart was just always, I don't know, Owen Hart just had that, like, charisma. He had that, like, he had, like, a full package of wrestling back then. He was able to pull off the gimmick like the Blue Blazer and actually be that technical guy that Owen Hart actually was.
You, my undead friend?
Yeah, you've seen a lot of wrestlers over the centuries, right?
I would choose Magnum TA if some of you were not, most of you, probably all of you, were not even born at the close of his career, but he was in a car accident and cut short a very promising career. I wanted to see how that would go. So Magnum TA in his prime.
There we go.
Pretty much the guy that made me want to be a wrestler in the first place, assuming that he's retired at this point, The Undertaker.
Oh, man, that would be great.
course.
See him in his prime.
If not him, Eddie Guerrero.
Lobo or Lunchbox, how about you?
For me, it would be definitely Benoit. You like the techno, I like the aggression. He brought some sort of different, his personality was in the aggression, and it was amazing.
You're able to just see like how much he loved the business just off the way he wrestled.
Exactly. Like he didn't have to yell. He didn't have to do a lot with this character. His wrestling did that for him. Like he made a character based off his wrestling, which was amazing. Then Eddie Guerrero, because like the guy, obviously he's a great athlete. Like he can do moves left and right. He can do shit cruiserweights would dream of doing, and he'd do it cleaner than them, better than them. But he also had so much character. He did anything from the fucking stereotypical Mexican, the oh mamacita, orale Holmes, get in my lowrider, you know, yeah, like but the way he would win matches for me was always the best because it was something new. Fucking Kurt Angle ripping off his boot, using the chair and the ref looking and knocking out, like, you know, it was just little things that probably sounded stupid on paper, but he just executed so greatly. And then my last person, CM Punk. Love you,
That would be
baby.
the greatest
Come
thing
back,
to see
please.
come back. One that I'd actually like to throw out that was a deceased wrestler that I'd love to see come back. Lance Cade. A lot of people didn't give that much credit for different things, but that guy was somebody that was just on like such a great rise that I would have loved to see if he was able to live long enough to like just reach his prime and just be able to do what he could have done. That guy was just a fantastic wrestler altogether.
He was.
I'm gonna say something else. Diamond Dallas Page.
Yeah, there you go. If you're
Bang!
younger,
Because
everything.
when I finally got into wrestling, it wasn't until like May of 2000, and I knew nothing about WCW besides the video games and Ready to Rumble,
WCW.
and I didn't know they were an actual television show until they got bought out by WWE. So I didn't get the pleasure to witness Diamond Dallas Page in his prime, and I had the pleasure to actually do one of his seminars in 2010, and he was by far one of my most favorite seminars I've ever had the chance to do.
That was a pretty intense seminar. I was there for that, and Jesus.
Love that guy.
Yeah,
So,
he put me through some shit.
Actually, got another question for you. Like, since we just brought up wrestlers that we'd like to bring back,
yeah.
what are is there any wrestler right now that you see just in the business in general that you feel like can be that top guy, the next guy that's gonna make the industry, that is gonna be the future of the wrestling industry?
I think Bray Wyatt, because slowly, and it's obvious, but at the same time, it's kind of like, it's crazy to see him slowly becoming kind of like The Undertaker. Like, yeah, he doesn't have, like, I felt like they shitted on him a lot in his career. Like, even though they pushed him a lot, they also shitted on him with, like, things that they did with him. But he's slowly taking those reins of being The Undertaker. As long as he keeps on losing his gut, like, he doesn't have to completely lose it because they let him rock the shirts, but, like, his pot belly's been sticking out a lot, and it's kind of been slowing him down. I've noticed, me personally.
I'll have to.
Nothing against if Bray ever sees this. We're brothers, dog. The beard, long hair. Follow the buzzards.
Finn Balor. Clearly, I like how he dresses. I enjoy the man's color scheme. He's a fine sense of style.
That's actually one thing I would agree with you on. Like,
And he's Irish, making him far superior to most other people.
Except-
Put your damn hand down, O'Shea.
I'll say something
You
about
know, you ain't no Irish. That's fake.
I'll say something
You know,
about
you dye that hair.
Finn Balor. The reason why I would say him,
Is Irish.
the reason why I would say Finn Balor as well is just because, well, a lot of the wrestling business, it's shifting. I don't know if anybody's noticed. It's going to a lot smaller wrestlers now. Those guys that could actually work a lot longer and be able to do different things.
That's one thing
No, I
I've
think
actually
you
been
guys
enjoying
can,
about WWE. They're actually having people with all different shapes and sizes again.
Exactly.
It wasn't the typical prototype back in the early 2000s that they were going for.
Yeah, that was like it was cool from a standpoint where, oh wow, these guys are athletes. They're so like it's something to aspire to, but at the same time, it's like shit. This guy looks like that guy, and that guy looks like this guy, and then they're all a bunch of oiled up dudes. Like after a certain point, you're getting made fun of for watching gay porn.
What are you guys'
Like-
thoughts on thinking about newer guys that are like getting that spot? What are you guys' thoughts on Jinder Mahal
Oh my god, my
getting that
friend!
title shot?
You know what?
Finally, my people
Okay.
are getting the title shot.
I'm not gonna speak a lot about this, but I'm gonna say this. I'm actually deep down happy for the guy, because the guy's actually taking his second round very seriously in WWE. Like,
I agree.
he probably, like, if I was Jinder Mahal, God damn it.
Jinder
What
Mahal.
my
Jinder Mahal.
You're
I
ginger
apologize.
my heart, my
Mahal.
friend.
You're
Alright?
Ginger Mahal.
Get that shit
You call
right.
me a ginger, bro? Look at you. Anyways,
He can't right now.
he probably signed that contract thinking, like, you know what, they're hiring me to
Turn
be
it around. Turn
to be
it
a filler to put somebody over or whatnot or something like that. So he actually got shredded. He actually worked hard in the gym, and he's actually getting himself a WWE title shot. And he was just losing to everybody for the past couple of months, and now they're actually looking at him and actually like giving him what he deserves. How they're working this is I kind of disagree on it. Like, they're kind of making him the cowardly heel, especially how he looks like now.
He doesn't need to be.
But
He doesn't
that-
need to
but-
be. And then, like, there was a tag match. A friend of mine actually said this, and I looked at it myself, and I couldn't agree anymore. There was a tag match between him and Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton and somebody else. I forgot who. But Mahal, he still acted like the cowardly heel and tagged in Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens acted more like the tough guy than Mahal. Now, Kevin Owens has that. Kevin Owens is a tough guy. I'm not taking that away from him. But when you got his physique and then
And that
Mahal's
size,
physique,
yeah.
like, that's kind of like burying him before they even have the match at Backlash.
Yep.
That's just like they're
But they're just working the stereotypical heel.
I know.
You
Wait,
know, they want
they
you,
want him
yeah.
to touch him, not until.
But they
the
could
pay-per-view.
totally go about it differently.
God, you have a question for us?
We do have a question from a fan. This one's a little interesting. It's for Mikey. What were your thoughts on JBL calling you King Kong Bundy's son?
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, I will just say, when JBL talked about you on commentary, JBL just blew you up.
I thought that was great.
I loved it. Like, JBL.
Good night, Mikey O, whatever your name is.
Yeah, he talked about you more than anybody else in that match. Even more than
Mike Vega.
yeah, Mike Vega and who are the guys you wrestled?
Mike Vega making his,
Alpha, American Alpha.
Yeah,
Mike-
even he was talking about you more than he was talking about American Alpha.
especially his
So-
commentary partner that he apparently don't like each other.
Yeah.
Like even
Was it?
the commentator's like, look at Mikey, he doesn't like it. That was great.
Producer.
But yeah,
Yes.
I was honored to be called King Kong Bundy Jr.'s son. So if I ever get signed to WWE and if I can't figure out an idea, I'll just
There's
be King
your
Kong Bundy
gimmick.
Jr.'s son.
There
I'd rather
you
be
go.
Bam Bam Bigelow's son, but
You could be a.
take whatever you can get.
You could be.
At least I'm not Big Dick Johnson.
That's
yes,
who said you could
Asriel,
be.
you were trying to say
About
something?
Jinder Mahal's second run in the WWE, I just want to say, thank you, come again.
That is very wise, my friend.
Oh my god.
You live by
God.
those words, my friend.
Let me address
Are we
a
allowed to
rumor
say stuff like that on
very
air?
quickly. Azrael is not a racist.
No.
I want to put to bed any of these rumors that I don't like certain people. I hate everyone equally.
That's
Let
true.
me just say, this man is as white and as gingery as the driven snow, and I hope he dies in a fire tomorrow. Rudy Rogers over there, he's as American as Native American can be, and I hope he gets run over by a train on his way home this evening.
I wish
And
you could look me in the eye to say that.
I wish I could too. Everything's so goddamn funny, Rudy.
I could do this all night.
So how
Turn-
do you
turn
guys
me to look
feel
at it.
about the
Turn my
push
You
for
immature son of a
wrestlers
bitch.
like
What was
The
that?
Miz and Roman Reigns?
Can you repeat the question, please, God?
How do you guys feel about the big push for the wrestlers like Roman
even give him
Reigns and
time.
Miz?
Can you be more specific? Like, what's our
Like-
opinion on these wrestlers, or
Yeah. How they're being pushed so hard to be
Uh,
the face.
The Miz? I could kind of see like what they're doing with him because he's been that guy for a while that could actually talk, but now he's kind of finding his stride a little bit more. Like
what to talk about. Because
Yeah.
before, what he was talking about
It
was
was
kind of
just
stale.
it was the same thing
It
over and
was
over.
always-
I'm
And
the
here's
best
how he got the
around.
title
I'm
shot.
the Miz, and I'm awesome.
That was it for the longest time. Now he's actually learning to talk about it a little bit more. He learned that, all right, maybe if I bring my wife in, I'm going to get a little more attention.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah. So
it's great.
Thank
he's
you.
learning different things.
Thank you.
that's
I'm not
gonna
a big
help him
fan of The
out.
Miz. I'm going to tell you right now, he is going to win that WWE title sooner than later, I hope, because he's definitely he already served his purpose with the Intercontinental title, and he gets so much heat. Like, it's only a matter of time before he gets that belt.
I'm not gonna lie. When
Again.
I was starting to watch wrestling a lot more as a kid, like 2006, I was a fan of the Miz actually. When he was with John Morrison, yeah, I loved him.
The
Wow,
key
I
to
did
the
that.
Miz's success is that he stopped being polite and started getting real.
Since when was he polite?
It is the tagline
Back when he
for
was
Real
originally- when
World
he was,
Road Rules.
When he was
I
actually,
thought I was the
going
only
back-
one that watched that show.
I guess you guys were. Sorry. I didn't know the Miz until after he was in the WWE. He was like,
back when he was the frosted hair.
You
guy.
didn't know why he was famous in the first place?
No, I just-
No, he's,
I
he's
knew
a
him
big
to
giant
battle my little
man.
brother.
I literally, as a kid, all I did was I woke up 6 o'clock in the morning, watch some Wayans Brothers, go to school, come home, say I did my homework at school, go play on Monday nights until about 8:30, come home, shower, watch Raw, go to sleep, and then Thursday and Wednesday, don't come home until I go to sleep. Thursday, I watch SmackDown, and then repeat that. So I didn't watch anything else other than wrestling and the Wayans Brothers. So I didn't watch no Dragon Ball Z, no Real World, no.
You're a disgrace, bro.
What
You
was
know
what
what?
was the thing that made you just drew you straight to wrestling instead
Yeah.
of watching stuff like that?
It was just wrestling, dude. I've been into wrestling since I can remember. My first memories are being at a fucking beach, watching Vader, just on a beach. Like, come on, there's no rhyme and reason. I was just at a beach and there was a wrestling ring and Vader, and those are my memories. I don't have memories of grandmas or grandpas. Vader.
That's awesome.
Were
Actually,
you gonna say
And
something,
we do
God?
have another question
Let's
from
go.
a fan. How would you guys like to see Adam Cole in the WWE?
Baby!
Andrew needs to shut up.
Our tech guy just got super wet over Adam Cole, and
Don't be mean to our tech guy.
I'm not being mean.
Our
I
tech
was.
guy
I
made
was
the flyer with your stupid face all over it.
my stupid face.
You owe him at least 5, 10, 15. I
My
don't
face is
know.
pretty as hell. You see that tongue? Look at that. That was good quality tongue.
It's not a cave drawn on a wall or nothing.
Answer
Rudy,
the
but it's still a
question.
fine piece
Yeah,
of
that
art.
Stay on
picture looks a
topic.
lot
Well, it's
better.
for all of us, so you guys answer. What do you think about Adam Cole
I have
and
not
him
watched-
coming to WWE?
I have not watched enough of his stuff, so I can't say on my own opinion about it.
I'm
son
on the
of a
same with
bitch.
Mikey. I haven't watched a lot of his stuff. I've seen some of his stuff.
Regretfully, I have not seen a lot of Ring of Honor lately.
I think Adam Cole's a great wrestler. I'd love to see him there too.
I'll fight anyone. I'll fight them anytime.
And there
Come
you
on
have
down.
it.
That
Adam Cole.
The opinion was in
June
WWE,
3rd.
not against you though.
At American Legion Post,
You come down.
5:55. Come on down.
What time?
Doors are open at looks like 6 o'clock.
How much does it cost?
$15.
Who's on the card?
How much
Awesome.
is pre-sale tickets?
Not you. Not your big ass. You think you got something else to do?
Yes, I will be.
Doors
wrestling
open at
WWE.
5:30.
Yeah, speaking of WWE, since it's coming up this Sunday, might as well talk about it. Backlash.
And we got Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal, my
I
friend.
actually got the card right here in case you guys want to see.
Nakamura
At
versus.
6
oh,
o'clock.
I'm looking forward to
Be
that.
there
Nakamura
at
versus-
6 o'clock.
What's your guys' thoughts on Nakamura versus Dolph
Ziggler.
Ziggler?
Nakamura.
I want to know what
We
you
weren't asking
Yeah.
who you think is going to win.
It's going to be a
What are
great
your
match.
thoughts on it?
Both are great athletes, but I feel like
The
you
white
know,
guy's going to lose.
Dolph Ziggler pretty much is like the Christopher Daniels of WWE. He loses more than he wins, but he's still an amazing wrestler. I feel like Nakamura is going to take this match.
I don't know, man. I'm a huge Ziggler fan. I'd love to see Ziggler win it, but I kind of agree with you on that, though.
Yeah.
Do you have anything?
Dolph Ziggler all day, every day. We're going to beat them just like we beat them other Japs in WW2.
Well, I love the Japanese, so I have to go with Nakamura. And I love violins, so.
Why do you love the violin, pray tell? That's an interesting story.
The violin is
wonder
so
one-
peaceful, but chaotic at the same time. It's just, I don't know.
Don't
it's-
your vampire people love the violin? I've seen Lestat play.
We're not all the same. And that brings me to another thing. What do you think, Big Hoss, what do you think a vampire accent sounds like, pray tell? I've been many places, boy. I've seen many things. And I've talked many different ways over the years, my friend. We don't all talk 1 victims, 2 victims.
Big
I do
bird
not.
looking
If there was
son of a
anything,
bitch.
Azrael does not believe in stereotypes of any kind.
Nope. So don't project them onto this man. All right. He's not sparkly.
No.
He doesn't wear tight
I've seen him
leather.
with
So
some-
what
All
is-
right.
What is the future between you and the True Grit? Like, are you guys gonna have a match at FCW? Are they gonna come over to OCCW? What's the plan?
Catch him outside.
We're going to find
How
them
about that?
somewhere,
You son of a
sometime.
bitch.
At the right time in the right place, O'Shea.
I just want to know why he's so focused on True Grit when he should be focused on the OCCW champion.
I'm going to take that belt off of you. We've been talking about that for
Let me ask
several
you,
weeks. Rudy.
have you jumped him?
I don't
lately?
need to.
Have you jumped
I don't
him?
need to jump
no,
him.
No, but that's why he's focused on them and not you.
Because he got the green
he
light,
Got
Rudy.
jumped. He got jumped by some punk asses at a show while he was trying to do his job. And that's why he's not focused on you. I'm sorry, it doesn't revolve
but
around
it just
you.
seems like he's
you know, you're
more
not the
focused
center
on-
of the universe.
No, I'm just saying he just seems more focused on other things than he should be.
Well, right
I
now
didn't forget
he's a
about
little
you.
stiff in the
Don't
worst
worry.
possible way.
Rudy, it's kind of
Alright.
like this.
Get you.
Him with True Grit is like Randy Orton was to Bray Wyatt even after Mahal got the #1 contendership.
Let's
Think it like that.
Let's just say there's no more him and True Grit. It's us and True Grit. All
Why
right.
was it him and True Grit? I don't get it.
No.
Azrael
It's no
sees the
more.
whole
There's no
picture,
more
Rudy.
him and True Grit. He's
I didn't
rolling
think
with
his brain
us now.
capacity-
all right?
Got it.
Accept all that.
Also, you're daring a tag match. I'm assuming.
Oh, it could be a
So,
tag
guys,
match.
is there
it could be a
anything else
street
you would like
fight,
us
it
to
could
talk
be
about or have
anything.
any questions?
When can we see each
Cowboys,
of you in action
Brokeback
next?
Mountain.
When can we see each other in action next? We are wrestling this Sunday, but it's not going to be to the public. It's a private event.
Unless you have a child, then you can come in because this man is hungry.
You gotta explain-
It's a child's birthday party.
There you go.
So you bring them for lunch.
To anybody interested, not this weekend, but next weekend, I will be in action. I will be back at MPW on a Friday night for their last show before they go and do their big show, June 3rd, at the Boys and Girls Club. Then that following day, the very next day, May 27th, I will be making my return back to AWS for their women's show. Every time they have this...
Told you he was a girl.
This fucking guy. You're about to get green lighted, man. I swear to fucking-
Hey, so Mikey, aren't you booked in San Diego coming up too, pretty soon?
I don't know if it's a public or private event. It's a family-friendly show. I believe me and some of the boys from OCC Dub got booked into a tag match in Chula Vista.
I heard Atu
Nice.
put a green light on your ass for that match.
Yeah, and also put a green light on Lunchbox.
Whoa, lunch! I didn't do anything. What the hell? That was Atu.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, come
Autism
on.
is not allowed
Fuck you.
here.
Exactly.
Holy crap, fried chicken. That sounds so good.
I knew you'd be into it.
That sounds so good.
That looks like a steak, my
Oh
friend.
my god, you put the fork
Don't
in
get
it. You
too-
flip it over. Look at
It's
the bubble. Look
on.
at the grill right there.
This
Get back on topic of
All right, we're
wrestling.
talking about wrestling.
It's
Damn,
his
what were you
reaction
bringing?
to porn as well.
you
She got so
you're supposed
excited.
to put the fork in it. Don't put the fork in it.
That's what she said.
Hey, Azrael, doesn't that the person on the screen back there? Doesn't that kind of look like?
boy.
No, not that.
Guys, we got to get back on topic here.
No,
Okay.
this was on
Where
topic.
can we get tickets
Azrael.
for Mind Games?
Mind Games
Pre-show.
tickets are available at the dojo, or you can message any of us. Pre-sale tickets are $10.
If you go to the dojo right now, not right now, when they're open.
During business
If
hours.
you go to if you go to the dojo any day before the show, it's only $10. If you go on the day of the event, it's $15. Save yourself the money, take that extra $5, and get yourself a famous OCCW meatball
Mama's
sandwich,
meatball subs.
followed by a Shasta because we can't afford Coke.
Y'all need to watch
Actually,
your
last show we had
budgets.
Coke and we kind of ran out.
You got Coke?
EBT's getting cut. You got to watch every penny, don't you?
So, Azrael, besides June 3rd, you got any matches coming up?
May
Yes, take it.
20th, as previously stated. May 21st, we're having a private party that I'm thinking about none of you can attend. I only like children. Adults are retarded anyway. You get dumber and dumber as you get older.
That's true. I've seen it happen.
Oh, Jesus. At least sensitive. At least sensitive when every year goes by. This world gets more sensitive.
Oh, well, that's
So,
because
too, where are you booked at next?
Me? I'm still healing up my knee. I'm doing that kid show because the kid really wanted the Lord Atu. I was like, you know what? I'm a little booked. I got a lot of things, backlashes that day, and my nephew's coming down. We're supposed to play toys, but I'll put that on the back burner. I'll wrestle for you, kid. I'm all about making dreams come true, making wishes happen. I haven't done my 500th one yet, but I got half of one down.
Also, shout out to James. It's going to be his birthday.
Rudy, any other match besides OCW coming up?
I have the OCCW show. Then the very next day, I am at Luchaport in Arizona.
Ooh, see.
Luchaport in
So
Arizona?
you're gonna celebrate losing your title to going to Arizona?
Actually, no.
and-
I'm gonna after I retain my title, I'm gonna go out to Arizona. I'm gonna go celebrate with some family that lives out there, and then I'm gonna wrestle in front of them as well.
So
What part of Arizona?
cactuses.
It is in
and
Glendale, Arizona.
wolves?
Glendale, yes. Glendale's awesome.
Like right next to Phoenix, Arizona. So it's perfect.
We used to wrestle in
And once
Glendale.
again, when can we see you all on TV?
Actually,
believe-
that starts tomorrow at 10 p.m. on Los L TV, Channel 3.
Or, if you guys are interested, I'm also in Oregon TV. They upload their episodes every Monday on YouTube. West Coast Wrestling Connection. If you guys are interested in that.
Aren't they on the Fight app as well?
Yes, I think they still are. Yeah, the Fight app. If you want to check that out as well.
So you could possibly take Mikey everywhere you go in your pocket
Seriously,
if
man,
you
like,
get the Fight
it has
app.
never been such a better reason to be a wrestling fan nowadays, man, because you got so much free wrestling to look at than we've ever could when we were young, man.
Right, like,
the
all it
Fight app
was-
is such a beautiful thing. You got Championship for Wrestling from Hollywood. You got West Coast Wrestling Connection. You got,
Don't you got? Isn't Ring of Honor on there too?
I believe so.
Ring of Honor.
At least their pay-per-views.
My tag team partner,
Bless you.
Freddie Helmuth, he actually put me on to, was it UIP? No, was it? It was a
UIPW.
no. Well, it's a what is it? Ireland's ECW or something like that.
ICW?
Is it ICW?
ICW?
I don't know. It was something. It was pretty dope. I'm sorry. If
Tell me
you're
they put some
watching it.
Englishmen through a burning table. God, I hate the British.
There was a few of them
No,
burning.
understandable.
Just for you.
Actually, since we brought up OCCW a minute ago when we were talking about the different places we were booked at, right? What are you guys thinking about Jonathan Malice? He might be coming out of retirement.
I think he needs to put on a new hip or something before he
Wait,
steps into that
he
ring
was
again
retired?
because he was swinging that
Semi-retired.
chair and he was looking a little off balance.
Okay.
Is he going to come
I don't know
back for a
about
match?
that.
Yeah,
Is he gonna?
he's semi-retired. That doesn't mean he's retired.
Well, he hasn't had a match in a while. Like, just saying, what do you think he's going to come out and actually have Tony's back during this match?
Now,
I truly believe he will, because you know what? His favorite superhero is Captain America. And if Captain America teaches you anything, he never quits.
Didn't Captain
he always
America
wrestles
turn
his
into a
dying
Nazi?
breath.
Hey,
Or
so,
he
what-
fights his dying
is-
breath.
is-
For
are
Jonathan
you-
Malice, he wrestles till his dying breath.
Are you saying that Tony Reyes would be his Bucky?
Jonathan Malice will
Is
become
Tony Reyes-
Winter Soldier for Tony Reyes.
you mean Tony
Tony Reyes
Reyes
is
will
Winter
be
Soldier.
Winter Soldier
For
for
What does that make the other guys that they're taking on?
the
How do
two
you guys
guys?
feel about Fabi's
Hydra?
Goons?
Hydra.
Fabi's Goons?
Guys, they're
I actually will say this. They came and visited me last week at the dojo.
Aren't they called Lagoons because they're Mexican?
They're actually, I believe they'd be called La Raza.
Main Street
La
Posse.
Raza? Come on.
It's
They
'cause
try
they
to
love Eddie Guerrero.
they try to
go with
recruit
it.
me too, and I think it's because the color of my skin, which is very bad. Don't accept me because I'm Mexican on the outside. I'm as white as this guy on the inside. La
Thank you,
Raza.
white
Get
Jesus.
Then
that
why'd they
La
come out-
Raza out of here. Come on.
Maybe came
You're
out
I
to
don't-
be Native American.
Are they raisins?
Personal.
Do they enjoy raisins?
Jesus.
I think
Are they
they-
what does that even mean?
Oh, no.
All I know is that they
California
said they're
raisins.
coming for Tony Reyes, and they said they're going to put the beating to him.
Oh well, we've all heard that. We've all put the bean to Tony Reyes, but for some reason he keeps on coming back. And
That's right, I did
You
put the
boys
belt on
got
Tony Reyes at one point.
a lot ahead
And
of
he
you,
took the belt
especially
from
if Jonathan
Son of a
Malice
bitch.
comes back. I heard back in that day he was quite a lot to deal with. So polishes off that.
Are you
new-
calling him old?
Did you hear that from your mother?
So Lagoons, I'm gonna say this.
You know he broke her heart. We're not supposed to talk about that.
I'm not gonna be
The
there
mom,
June 3rd.
I'm sorry.
Did she break his hip?
But
She
June
was the one that
3rd
broke it.
comes,
Yeah.
Tony Reyes and Jonathan Malice. You boys just got the green light.
I'm honestly, in
So,
my opinion, I honestly think that Favi is afraid of Tony Reyes.
Hashtag OCCW tough.
Freddie,
Oh, look at that widescreen.
Hey!
music video, Mikey.
That was from Paragon Pro Wrestling back in Vegas of last year, and I was like 50 pounds heavier. I miss that place.
Hey,
I hope they
Mr.
come back
Robert,
one
I have
day.
a video like that online too.
But
Yeah,
it's not as good as that
The
one.
production crew was amazing. The guy,
Ooh, look at that
Jared.
Spinebuster.
If you ever come across this video, I just want to say, man, you do amazing work, man. You made us all look like $1 million. Thank you so much for this amazing stuff that you put up
that
for
looked like
us
it hurt.
at Paragon Pro Wrestling. So
And
yeah,
where can fans go to see your guys' wrestling?
Oh,
footage?
I've got hit with
Wrestling
that.
That hurt real bad.
OCCW
That-
YouTube page.
That was not good.
That
OCCW
was not
YouTube
fun
page.
at
I have
all.
my own page, MB Wrestler 87. I have a bunch of my matches up there. I actually just uploaded one between me and Angel Atu at MPW. Not you, Lunchbox. Calm down. calm down.
Every time someone says Angel Atu, I get
Yo,
excited.
yo, Lunchbox.
I like to hear about
Lunchbox,
him.
I wasn't talking about you. You calm down.
It's cool. It's cool.
Calm down. Calm down.
I'm cool. Is it cucumber?
Yeah,
Is it
me and
kumquat?
Angel Atu had a match at MPW recently. I just uploaded that. I actually stole it from his page, but I uploaded on my page because I get more views. But yeah, check out MB Wrestler 87 to
So
watch
it
a lot of
wasn't
Mikey
on
O'Shea
SmackDown?
Just
stuff.
because you went on SmackDown that
it
one
was-
time.
Yeah, and I never got pinned.
And
Azrael,
I'm not
you-
the
don't
son,
you
and
have
I'm not a
YouTube
legacy.
channel, don't you?
No.
I thought you did. I thought you
I
uploaded your
don't, care. I
matches.
don't know how the computer machine works,
Vampires
Mikey
can't work
O'Shea.
technology.
That
Rudy,
is not true.
you have a
Lestat
YouTube
from
channel.
Queen of the Damned could.
Yeah, that's Rudy Segovia 23. That's.
Look at the camera when you say that.
Segovia.
All right, man. I gotta protect my personal image.
Rogers.
Look at the camera when you say
Talarana,
that, Rudy. I'm saying this as your big
Lopez,
brother.
Reigns. Rudy Reigns.
Rudy
Oh, that's
Reigns.
just because I threw you out of a rumble.
No.
so you
It
got
wasn't
out.
me.
Ruback.
Oh, I forgot about
God.
Ruback.
Do you want to tell that story, Mikey?
Oh, gosh. So, when Rudy was still a young lad and
Youngling, you would say?
paving his way to get booked in professional wrestling,
I can't do it.
at Battleground Pro Wrestling 2012, we had our annual or second anniversary of our annual show called Pinky's Playhouse. At Pinky's Playhouse, and this was in Los Alamitos, the same place that we had our recent cage match show, if in case anyone was wondering. Pinky's Playhouse was a bunch of wrestlers dressing up in different characters than you would not normally see when they actually wrestle. Like, for example, we had Sub-Zero. We had The Undertaker dressed up by
Is he really there?
what's his
He
face?
was. Risen from the dead.
Anthony the Riv from you guys on up north, NorCal guy.
Bully Ray.
Oh,
Bully Ray, yes. That year,
Shapiro?
I was dressed up as Bully Ray. And I gave the freaking Bubba Bomb to Pinky, and I ripped my favorite camouflage shorts.
Do you know
Nevertheless,
who I am?
this guy was Ruback.
No.
Freddie with the shell shock.
Wait. No.
He
Weren't
beat
you
Freddie
Ryback?
Hellmoth with the shell shot.
right,
No,
so this
it
is
wasn't
story behind this
Ruback. It
too.
was Ryback.
Yeah, we went to
Remember?
go pick up a
Black?
bald cap
Black.
at a Halloween store, and the only one they had was for a black guy. As you can see, my skin's not dark enough for that.
He's red, not black.
It's the only thing I like about you.
You've actually said you hated my people.
So, what wrestling term confused you the most when you were new to the business?
Kayfabe.
Let me see.
Kayfabe.
Oh, yeah.
Kayfabe.
And what does kayfabe mean?
I have no fucking clue
We can't
still.
talk about that.
Yeah, we are not at liberty to talk about kayfabe.
He who must not be named. Like
DJ Rob, did you get the message?
What
I-
other words confused you? That you just didn't know.
Oh, at first gimmick, because literally everything was gimmick. Hey, bro, you got gimmick? Hey, can you fix up that gimmick? Hey, this gimmick is going to be gimmick. That was confused me. And you know what it means? Everything.
Everything
nothing
and
all at once.
anything.
Exactly.
I actually
It's
thought,
like-
I actually thought Take It Home was confusing. I'm like, but I'm
I've heard
wrestling.
that before.
I'm
But
wrestling. How do I take it home? I
The
can't
only
take the
thing
ring.
you ever take it home is a pizza,
take
Mikey
you home.
O'Shea.
Come on, let's give him credit. He would finish the pizza before he gets home.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
So what are you guys' thoughts on the Bullet Club basically being the new NWO?
Are they the new NWO?
Basically, they're growing and they're getting new people every day.
Don't do it. Don't.
Nah.
Hey, don't do that. No.
Does one of you have a tattoo of said item that you could perhaps show people and explain?
You know what? You know what I feel about the Bullet Club? Like I kind of get
What, the
mad.
NWO?
Nah, I kind of get mad that like this automatically means Bullet Club now. Like I do this for the NWO solely.
Actually,
the Wolf Pack,
I think
red and black, baby.
I think God might actually be a part of the
Don't bring
Bullet
up my
Club.
tattoos, okay?
I didn't bring it up, but I think you just did, and I think the camera would love to see it.
I I don't even. I can't even see like.
God, the camera would love to see your
The
arm.
camera doesn't get to see my mom. I'm
It took me
Left
right-
handed.
I felt like
God,
Tom
you
Brady
showed your
for a
arm, I'll show
second.
mine.
Dakota.
I was like Tom Brady for a second up there, like
Sorry.
Excuse me,
five?
Rob. Can you put us on the screen, please?
high five,
No, I'm-
high
Can you
five.
put us back on the screen for a second, then?
Yeah, that's how I felt.
God wants to be a part of the Bullet Club. We
You
gotta
know
see
what?
this.
Do
We
not
can't-
wanna be a
we
part of
can't-
the Bullet Club.
We can't bring her on screen for legal
I wanna be
purposes.
part of
I
it.
was told last time she
That's
came on
guaranteed.
screen that we almost got
That's
sued
guaranteed money.
because the
Because I'm
likeness.
gonna sue you.
Exactly, and I really do not want to get sued because I have people saying I have kids' places, which I don't.
would
But
agree with
just in case, I don't want to get sued because, you know, they might try to take half my shit. So.
Azriel, what is your opinion on the Bullet Club?
Club,
I love the NRA. I love all NRA products.
obviously.
National Rifle Association is a wonderful, wonderful thing. I think everybody should have a gun. 2 guns, 3 guns. I should have a gun in my shoe. Pew pew. God only knows when one of them,
Actually sounds
people
painful.
like Rudy running around. I'm gonna need a firearm.
Wow.
You're
Well,
gonna be the one that needs to bring.
you
it
know
down.
what?
You're gonna tear your head off.
Christ.
Or at least your
Hey.
scalp.
He ain't gonna help
Did
you.
we ever have a winner for that meme contest?
Right?
That
Did anyone
Mr.
ever post
Andrew?
any pictures?
Actually, I wasn't even gonna talk about that guy. We don't even
Well,
need to.
I didn't say any names. I'm just saying meme
God
contest.
did or
I
something.
heard
bro.
we are still accepting memes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention the dude's name or anything. We're not gonna talk about him, but
To
yeah,
who?
we'd love
What,
to see
what
more
memes
memes.
about? Who are we talking about
We're
here?
giving free tickets away.
And Rudy's
Oh.
gonna buy them a shirt,
But
a
memes
meatball
about
sandwich,
who, I wonder?
a pass to
Oh, it's-
Disneyland.
It's someone that said that we need to get a rub from them, but yeah.
I like
Get
it.
a-
Wait,
get a rub
what are
from
we?
them.
What are we rubbing? Who's rubbing who? Are you rubbing them or are we rubbing them?
I don't know. Like,
I
they rubbing
don't love
us?
nobody.
Mickey James.
I would rub her. I would rub her a lot.
We do have another fan question. What is your favorite ring music that you
Mickey James.
Triple H's.
Ooh.
Triple H, I think, has had probably the best music like of all time. Actually,
Which one?
which one? You don't have to like all of them.
No,
All of 'em.
All of his one. You got King of Kings, which
Yeah,
was fucking
all of
awesome.
'em.
It's time to play the game. That one's fucking
freaking
awesome.
awesome,
When right after DX or during DX, oneself.
My Time?
Sisson.
My time, that was amazing.
Oh, and then Johnny Pool's version
Yeah,
of
that-
fucking the game, that was cool. That was
Here
probably their
comes
best.
the
That was the best one that
game.
they never used. Like,
They actually used it once.
but once, dude, that Johnny Pool is such a good. Like before Dave Williams died, dude, such a great
Oh, yeah,
band.
amazing.
Oh my god, like
One of my
what they
favorite all
did.
time.
That whole CD was so dope.
I'm gonna tell you what gets my blood pumping. It's CM Punk's first theme song,
Oh,
Fire Burns.
Do you know who that was
Right?
originally actually
Kills
for him?
Who?
Randy Orton,
That
right?
was originally Randy Orton's music.
Seriously?
See,
Yep.
I
He used
was.
it one time, and then about a year later is when Punk made his debut. For
No.
WWE, and it
Yeah,
was,
and
can
you
look
know
this
what
up.
though? He rocked the shit out of that. And the reason why I love that song, like that's one of my favorite songs, is not because I'm just a mark for CM Punk.
Kill
but
Switch is awesome.
I love Kill Switch Engage. Before I even
That's
like
not-
what blew my
that's-
mind, as shitty as this sounds, when I first heard this, I was like, this is fucking dope. And I watched the music video. I was like, whoa, this lead singer's black. And as weird as that sounds, that blew my mind because I've listened to metal bands with black lead singers, and they make it known that they're a black metal singer.
What I
This
like
guy he sounded nothing like that. Like it was all metal. It was dope as shit.
What
You
I
know,
liked,
I
what I
actually-
what I liked about that song was because and the reason why it fit with CM Punk was because CM Punk at that time was the underdog.
Yeah.
And that song is if you think about it, the lyrics, you're pretty much the underdog.
Yep.
And you're trying to show everybody that just because you look like the underdog,
And you better not come out
you're
to
gonna
that goddamn
you're gonna end,
song, boy.
in the end, you're gonna be
Swear.
on top, and the people that
Change
think
your
you're
song
the
more than I
underdog,
do.
they're gonna be the underdog.
Actually, I've only changed my music twice.
Shut up. No one knows. No one knows.
You
I like
actually
hearing
sing
my
the song
theme
over and
music
Shut
because
up.
it means
No
I'm gonna
one
begin the
knows.
process of destroying some
What
poor
is your theme
fool
song
and
from? I got to
taking
ask.
his championship.
What is your theme song? It's been bugging me.
Ass?
God's gonna cut you down by Johnny
What?
Cash. Are you not a
Come-
fan of the music,
Like-
Michael?
The only song
It can't all be in
Dude,
sync,
that was
Michael.
on. Dude, that was on WWE, dude.
Can all be
like
bye,
they
bye,
used,
bye.
They used that song for
Ain't
Undertaker.
no lie.
No, it wasn't.
No,
God's
that-
gonna cut you down.
No,
They've
that
used that
was-
for a
no.
promo.
Ain't no grave gonna
No,
hold my
they
body
did-
down.
They
They
did a crazy
legit-
remix like a dance club, and I cried an ocean of tears.
No, they did. They did. God's gonna
Vampires
cut you
cry.
down. Oh,
I
trust
can
me.
cry.
They cry
I can cry.
when they watch people make fun of them. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, he
whoa.
sparkles in the sun. Trust me, I've seen him.
No, he doesn't. That's just the cannabis oil.
It's the
Like,
glint of the
yeah.
cannabis oil. As
That's
it
all
catches
that
the sun
is.
rays on my chiseled physique.
But you
And
would know
speaking
anything
of
about
chiseled
that.
physique,
Chiseled physique.
there was a large prototypical superstar who had some sayings about smaller people, and I was wondering how Rudy felt, perhaps, about being besmirched by Randall Orton.
Randall Orton.
Well, talking about people that do flips and all that. I really
Talking
don't
about
think-
Moonsaults.
small little indie
He was
tricks
mocking,
like you.
tiny people.
I don't know. He really didn't say anything.
Like
about me.
little
I read
people
what he
or
said.
tiny
He
people?
said guys that throw super kicks are like freaking crazy,
Tiny.
throwing like 15 super kicks a match.
So like midgets.
Yeah,
Basically midgets.
I like how they ask me a question, then like completely just talk over me.
Oh no, well,
Like,
your
no, like-
answer was for them. You guys listen to them.
No, like why even ask a question?
well,
I'm
because
listening.
Where this
He's
is
listening.
like talking format, isn't it?
Rudy, go ahead.
We're talking.
What I
They're
was gonna,
listening.
and see, you're still doing it. Shut your damn mouth.
Now you
Don't
know
let
why
me
she
come
gets
between
mad.
you two.
Angel, green light.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
What I was gonna say is he was talking.
That was a Lego. We're fucked.
nice job, God. What I was
gonna
gonna
take a
say is
thumbtack
what he
on a
was
Lego.
basically talking about is the indie guys that are just doing spots after spots. They're doing all the flip moves, and everything, risking their bodies, doing stupid crap like that constantly. He said it was just like me. No,
Nah,
I barely even do a moonsault like on occasion, like, and that's rare occasion.
I've never actually seen you do a moonsault, to be honest. So
done-
that totally takes away from young
Yeah,
Randall,
and what he also says,
old Randall.
saying that people throw 15 super kicks in matches. I maybe throw one at a time at, like, if that. I used to throw kicks like a lot, but I stopped throwing.
Sorry, we
super
don't have
kicks.
the,
There's
the
one thing I-
strength
there-
of
there's one thing I do
one
like to
Shawn
say.
Michaels.
There's one thing I do like to say. I think it's kind of
I'm not good at super kick. I miss it.
I think it's kind of bullshit for him to brag about how much money he makes in WWE.
I
When-
would.
when,
I definitely would.
But like, no, he makes fun of everybody in the independent world. You know, $8 a ticket, 150 people in an armory, standing room only. When
He's never
he
been
never
there.
wrestled in an independent wrestling promotion.
that's like
he
getting
was
mad-
given OVW the moment he wanted to be a wrestler.
And we had 330. That is double 150.
But that's like
We
getting
wasn't talking
mad.
about us.
That's like getting mad at a
Talking about
preppy.
general.
I don't know. Tickets
But
are
that's like getting
$15.
mad at a preppy kid making fun of someone walking to public school. Like, it's just life, man. That guy, he was a legacy 2 times over, and you knew where he was gonna go. So him making fun of indie guys means shit because, you know, like he
Because he
didn't.
didn't rightfully pay his dues like everybody else.
I wouldn't say that because I don't know. I didn't know his climb to success, but like obviously he had the.
I'm sure he
Orton
paid his
name.
dues in WWE,
Yeah,
but he never
but, like,
did.
yeah, he had
but
the-
he never did indie wrestling. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So for him to mock that's kind of cowardly in my opinion.
Yeah, but like, you know, at this point, he probably doesn't give 2 shits. Like, it's probably for shits and giggles, you know.
Well,
what I mean?
if he didn't give 2 shits, he would have never mentioned it on Twitter
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's for shits and giggles.
for shits and giggles. Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. And to
Hashtag
wrap
headlock.
things up in our last 5 minutes
Yeah.
here, what is going down on June 3rd?
OCW
June
mind
3rd.
games.
June 3rd.
6-sided ring.
I think there's gonna be 6 sides in our immediate future. I think. Oh, what? Someone on zooming this bitch? Come on.
Here, I'll give you a second target too.
There
Here's
you
another
go. That a boy.
one. There we go.
That's
There
the
you go.
spirit.
Mind
Okay, you're showing the
games.
poster, but you're not announcing.
You
it.
know
Okay.
what? Then you be our voice.
No, actually, it should be him. He's good at this. Come on, let's go.
His neck
You've
is
been- you've
hurt.
actually been-
His neck is hurt. Okay.
you've actually been
Fine,
pretty
June
calm.
3rd.
Here, hold on. Let me.
His
You
neck-
ain't even gonna be
There you
there.
go. There you go. There you go.
Oh hey.
On June
There we
3rd
go.
in Midway City at the American Legion Post 555, you are going to witness Rudy's greatest accomplishment in professional wrestling. Getting beat the hell from pillar to post by Azrael.
Just remember, I'll fight you all night.
And from now on, he'll be able to tell that story instead of the time that he touched Matt Stryker.
So I'm gonna give you the wrestling lesson of a life, like I gave him.
Something to talk about for another 6 years.
Wait, how many years
All
did
right,
you wrestle?
and now, wait. You guys, why are we so like greedy with the spotlight? We have
How
other
you have?
matches.
What was that?
It's not just this
Oh,
match.
yes.
There's a tag team title match between 2 brothers of ours,
Marty and
Tag team title
Damien
rematch.
Soul.
Freddie Helmuth
Marty.
and Damien Soul, the newly crowned OCCW tag team champions, are taking on those. Well,
Guy Cool and
Guy
Jay
Cool,
Baker.
Mr. Nipples and rope bounces.
I hope that boat
And you
burns.
know what? Someone who's starting to see the light, Jay Baker. You know, you better just watch yourself, boy, because
see what Gilligan the Skipper can do.
You know, that guy Cool. He's a bad influence. All he wants to do is party, and you look like a serious wrestler. So, once you're
You know,
done with
I
that
do-
clown.
But wait, Lunchbox.
I like Jay.
I like Jay.
Baker.
I like his name.
They can party.
Yeah, he.
But wait, Lunchbox, you're also forgetting. We also have another very special match that I'm sure you're very excited for. And that is the return of Jonathan Malice
Possibly.
and Tony Reyes
No, whoa,
taking on
possibly.
a bunch of Mean Street Posse wannabes.
Bum, bum.
There's no-
Hey,
there's no
Figueroa
confirmation.
Street wannabes.
Mikey,
Okay.
there is no confirmation that Jonathan Malice he hasn't agreed to this match.
I think there should be
Captain
a poll.
America, enough said.
There should be a poll on the OCCW channel.
Should Jonathan Malice
come back and
to
bring
win-
that Captain America hip he has? That special one he's been having on the.
I believe
he's
that-
had on the shelf for a while.
I believe that the crowd last time at
And-
Alamitos was chanting something, and it went along the lines of.
And should it be a submission match?
And what they say, the customer's always right. And
Steel
technically the
cage.
fans are customers.
so
First
yes.
blood.
All right,
Last
guys,
man
so
standing.
You heard the man.
False count
Go
anywhere.
Also,
and
there-
comment
and-
on our feed.
There's
Let
one
us
other
know
match,
who
too,
you
that's
want.
Oh my God,
involved.
there's so many more matches we haven't got to.
There's one match I'm really looking forward to when Angel Atu will actually lose.
Beat the black off Sean Black.
Angel
and
Atu is
become
going to
the
lose.
number one contender for the OCCW heavyweight title and the OCCW tag team titles. But I'll be in a weird pickle because my boy will be champion.
Wait,
my other
you're
two boys will be
Lunchbox, not
champion.
Angel too. Make
So-
up your mind, good sir.
Hey, we're wrapping it up, and I'm coming into this mode.
Kayfabe.
all right?
Kayfabe.
Oh God. So many
God's
words
gonna
to
kill you
remember.
again.
Green light. Red light.
All right, so are we
June
taking-
3rd,
Yellow light.
you watch us wrestle.
Green
Every
light.
Tuesday, you watch us talk. This has been the Wrestling Hour with Lunchbox, Preschool, Whiteness, and even more whiteness. Thank you for watching.
Fantastic.
We will see you next Tuesday.
Thanks a lot, guys. And remember,
As
watch
well.
us, comment, subscribe, or be green lighted.
And also go to that poll.
Paul.
What poll? What poll are we talking about here?
Jonathan
Malice.
Malice poll.
Oh, Jonathan